Simple backtesting was enough 5 years ago, but in 2025, it's not. Markets have changed. Copying code from a paper and pressing run isn't a strategy anymore. And if you don't adopt these 5 habits, you'll be stuck with overfitted charts and underperforming portfolios. I'm here to give you the real playbook. These are the exact practices we follow at Setup Alpha. We manage over 20 RealTest systems, fully automated. So if you're serious about evolving from backtest builder to real strategy operator, this is how you do it. With that said, let's get into habit number 1. Read research papers, but never trust it blindly. Most people read research papers to find new alpha. We do too, but we treat every single one as guilty until proven innocent. Papers, SSRN, Quantpedia, Substack, they're full of ideas. And to be fair, they are some of the best ways to discover new insights. You'll find patterns, models, and logic you might not think of on your own. But most of them are theoretical, built on ideal conditions, calibrated to one data set. A lot of ideas that look great on paper don't survive robust backtesting, not because the author lied, but because the assumptions don't match reality. Slippage, regime shifts, transaction costs, they kill performance fast. We've rebuilt dozens of academic strategies, line by line, in RealTest. And we've seen the same result again and again. It looks amazing in Excel. It breaks in execution. Habit number 2, follow Substack. Like a radar, Substack is a goldmine, if you use it correctly. Not because it gives you perfect strategies, but because it shows you what other traders are thinking, watching, and building. It's casual. You see what's getting attention. You see how others interpret market conditions. And you spot patterns in what strategies are trending across the community. But again, never follow blindly. Someone posts a momentum filter or a new rotation model. Recreate it, break it. Stress test it in RealTest. And make your own decision. Habit number 3, organize your code. Like a trader, if you're serious about building strategies, you need structure. That's why we use GitHub. Not just to save files, but to track every single thing we've tested. Breakout, labeled, mean reversion, logged. That adaptive RSI filter from last summer. One search and it's there, with notes, test results, and parameters. Because here's what happens without structure. You forget what you've already tried. You rebuild the same indicator 5 times. Organizing your strategy scripts in GitHub isn't optional. It's how you scale your thinking. We store custom code snippets, experimental filters, and strategy variants, all in one place. So next time we're building, we're not starting over. We're standing on top of everything we've already done. That's how real iteration happens, not by being smarter, but by being structured. Habit number 4, build real connections with other traders. This is the biggest unlock we've found. Don't work alone. We share our scripts, our test results, even our failures, with other quants, and they do the same. Good traders aren't loud, they're in quiet communities solving real problems together. One conversation can save you a month of testing, but only if you show up, contribute, and share real work. You're not competing against them. You're building alongside them. Habit number 5, focus on one thing. Leverage tools, not ego. You're not supposed to build everything from scratch. That's not how professionals work. It's how amateurs burn out. We don't code our own backtesting engine. We use RealTest because it works. It's fast, reliable, and does what we need. We don't build our own data pipelines either. We use Norgate data. Why? Because it saves time. Because it gives us accurate data. And because it lets us focus on the one thing that matters, building robust strategies that actually perform. We borrow tools from people who are specialists. I'll say that again, because it's important. We borrow tools from people who are specialists. You're not alone in this. You're part of a much bigger system. Trying to do it all yourself isn't ambitious. It's inefficient. If someone already solved the problem better than you can, use their solution. Then take that saved time and go build your edge where it really counts. And that's why we work full-time on strategy research. We do the testing and RealTest coding every day. So if you don't have time to do this full-time, you can use our strategies and build from our work. Just tested systems, ready to run. Feel free to check out our RealTest strategies using the link below. Wrap up. Those 5 habits I've just shared sound simple. but implementing them is a full-time job. Reading, testing, debugging, documenting. Versioning. Building a network. That's the real work. And that's exactly why most people never do it. They stop at backtests, they skip the habits, and then they wonder why the strategy failed live. We don't guess. We test. If you're serious about this, but short on time, that's where Setup Alpha comes in. We publish fully tested RealTest strategies, complete with logic and code. Every one of them's built using the exact habits I just described. Transparent, practical, live tested. If this video helped clarify what matters, go check out the RealTest bundles linked below. And if you've been stuck in backtest land for too long, maybe it's time to make the leap. Build smarter, trade sharper. And remember, backtests don't make you smarter, but habits do.